Hello again, and welcome back to Patty's Hobby World. And so I finished up pretty much the gold area. So now let's get that blue, the blue in between the more of the gold. And I had to go on Google and look at King Tut's mask, even though I watched a lot of YouTube channels on colorists coloring King Tut's mask. I still went and Googled his mask, and I must say it is a beautiful thing. It definitely is a beautiful thing. So now we're gonna go in and color his blue. I even forgot what they said. This color stone that they're saying that he used. But we're gonna. Where's my chart? But we're gonna use. Let's see. Let's not do a typical blue. Let's do this blue here. This blue, 055. I like that blue. I think that's going to really make it look good. Or a bluish green. I saw some over here. I saw this one. I may use that as a third color. But that'll be the deep. That'll be all the way at the end. But we're going to start in the middle. So let's do 055. 030, and then let's get, I need a blue-green. I don't want that one. I may have to use that one. Oh no, let's use this one, 57. So let's get 57 out first, then we'll go to 30, and then we'll go to the other color. 57. Alright, so let's see. Hope you guys are having a, that's not 57. I mean, this doesn't look like 50. Okay, it is. All right. So let's get a sharp. I didn't do the lips yet because I'm still debating. All right, so we're going to stay in the middle because we want this part to shine as well, but not so much. Just to get a little sheen. Movement here. I'm just going to do just a little because that's probably going to get highlighted, so that's not going to matter much because I'm going to do the shadow, a nice shadow to really make that pop. Oh, this is where our mistake was. This is where. All right, so there's a little bit of yellow in there, but that's okay. Trying to stay with the same because we want that movement to be Pacific. And we'll blend, so there's no problem there. We really want to make sure this thing swings around the way it's supposed to. Comes up. See how that rotation is? It's a beautiful sunny day today. So don't forget this one over here. I totally forgot about these ones over here. So we just want to make a nice transition. Just try to keep it so it goes down. This one over here a little bit. Oh, I forgot this one over here. It's not going to really matter. Oh, and I forgot this. I forgot one. This is okay because it's going to be too dark. There. That's a quick one. That's a quick do. So I was going to talk to everybody about my lupus. I keep forgetting to talk about it, so I'll talk about it now. So I have lupus. I developed lupus when I was in the military, and I guess I got real sick with meningitis. Well, I don't guess. I did. I got real sick with meningitis, and when I was in the field. And was feeling really sick, went to the hospital. I mean, it took a while because when you're in the military, they don't really believe you're sick, which is a sad thing. I came home sick from the field, and real sick, headache, very dizzy. Went on sick call several times. They didn't believe me. I started not to be able to, hold things in my hand. It was getting bad. And then one morning I woke up and like the whole place was spinning. I mean, literally the whole place was spinning. And I was like, what is happening to me? Then I was just sick as a dog anyway, so. And so I went to the hospital. I called my husband and I went to the hospital. And they did a spinal tap. Yeah, spinal tap. And they said, well, you have meningitis. And of course, when I was diagnosed with meningitis, the light, I was like, turn the light off. Turn the light off. And I was like, I couldn't stand the light. And I didn't know what was happening in terms of the light. I just knew I was sick as a dog. So, and I'm thinking this is this one. So I spent the next 10 days in the hospital. And I can't find that pencil, guys. And then everything else started happening. I was in a lot of pain. I was in like so much pain. So they had to give me something for the pain. It was like every joint in my body was like aching. My knees, my back, everything. So I went to rheumatology because that's where they treat those conditions. And there I was ever since I think it was 89. I dealt with it. So lupus is an autoimmune disease, affects the immune system. So everything in especially my liver, my organs, can be compromised because they'll try to reject my organs, my own immune system. So I have to go to rheumatology, get blood work. done, just to make sure my kidneys, my liver, my lungs, everything, my brain. So it's on a lot of medication, prednisone, Plaquenil, hydrochloroquine, um, all kinds of stuff. They had me on methotrexate, a lot of hard stuff. And then when I was medically discharged, I went to the VA. But I manage, when my fingers hurt, my body hurts, I call it quits for a few days. They call it flares. You get flares when things start acting up, becoming more active and stuff. And you just learn to live with it. Try to stay healthy. Watch the alcohol and just try to stay healthy as best you can, and mostly stress-free. You gotta learn to get stress-free. And I know that's probably, yeah, right, okay, stress-free. Yep. But you have to try, because the stress triggers it. The stress will trigger it. So, some have the discoid lupus, which is more the skin, where they have lesions on the skin. And which can be a lot harder for some. Some do have the liver manifestations, the kidney manifestations, so they've got to be watched ever so closely to make sure that their liver and their vital organs are working properly. So I don't know where that color is. What is that? 55? Oh, here it is. I found it real quick. I never found 30, but that's okay. So if you're feeling sick and your joints are hurting, just get to the doctor. Get everything checked out. Always, it's a quick panel test to see if you have, you're developing some conditions of lupus. Just some blood work. Not sure of something that's going on. They say it's more prevalent with, women, African American women. Yeah, I guess. We go through a lot of stress in our lives, but so I manage. I've had it over when I got out of the military in '94. So I've had it ever since, I think, at least 99, at least 90. I was starting to have problems. Maybe 92. So now I have vascularitis of the legs, which is another type of autoimmune condition. more auto-inflammatory, as my doctor says, but nonetheless autoimmune. So I missed a couple spots there. So once again, I manage when my legs start to swell and those little red, I thought I had fleas. That's what I thought I had. And I went to the doctor and I said, yeah, here, look at that. Trying to get rid of these fleas. And then she said, oh no. She said, that's not fleas, that's leukoplastic vascularitis. And I said, what? She said, you need to see dermatology and rheumatology. I'm like, here we go again. But I manage, I'm grateful. Could be worse. You know, every time I go to the VA, I'm always cognizant, grateful that I get to go home. You know, a lot of our veterans, and just anyone for that matter, that's in a hospital and potentially in a life-threatening predicament, may not. You know, we learned that really quick with COVID. You know, so stay healthy, love the ones that are around you, you know, make amends to those who you have dealings with, if you so desire, you know, because we never know when it's our turn. Yeah, I love that color blue. I'm going to work on it some more and finish the mask. And we'll go on to his up here. And then we'll do the headdress piece. We'll do this half first. Boom, and then we'll get over to that side. This will be a couple of videos. But I work on it so that when you come back, we're at the next step. I'm always working on it. Because like I said, I don't want a 2-3 hour video. And I'm not sitting here for 2-3 hours to get one done. I can't. I got it, like I said, with my vascularitis. I can't sit for long periods of time. I've got to get up and move around. I gotta put my legs up. It'd be very painful sometimes. But yeah, I thought I had fleas. So I had my carpets cleaned. I cleaned my carpets in the car. You know what I mean? I got these little tiny red bumps on the lower part of my legs. And I'm like, what is this? So I'm thinking, probably got fleas. I didn't have any animals at the time. I thought maybe I just got them from being in the yard or something. They wouldn't go away. Then they would go away, but then they would come back. And then there wasn't that much pain. But then my legs started swelling and hurting. And then that's when when I went to the doctor. I said, hey, look at this. Since every time I go to the doctor, everything's always okay. I never have too many problems. So dear, you have leukoplastic vascularitis. And I'm one to do the research. I do all the research. I get on Google and I get on YouTube and I'm trying to figure out, okay, what in the world did I just get? You know? because I don't know. So I do the research. And then when I go back to my doctor, I ask questions. They may not like it, but too bad. And then I even come up with some, well, you know, the leukoplastic vascularitis, or they called it Hodge. It's named after two men, Hoshin, something like that. They said it affects the IgA, RNA, something in the blood, in the vessels. And they're like, yeah, you're right, Patricia. That's what we're going to test for. So we need to take a biopsy of your legs and see if there's a pronunciation of you know, this IgA thing that's going on. So I learned, and then after that, it's like I be trying to learn everything. I be trying to learn everything. But I want him to understand that he's not talking to somebody that's not doing her homework. Okay, that's too dark. I just wanted to get a little. I'm trying to try to get a real nice dark along the edge here. Sometimes when you're done, when you're coloring on top of coloring on top of colors on top of colors, layering, as I should say, you don't layer no more. I don't want to do marker. Okay, so this is working. So I just want to make it a little darker in these crevices here. Kind of bring that out. Okay, how's that? Don't want to do too much. Put that back in my compartment there. All right, so let's see what we have here. Oh, 6 minutes left already. Okay, there you have it. Let's zoom in. Can we zoom in? Yes, we can. I'm going to straighten up these lines a little bit right here, just to give it that clean circular motion. Okay. But it looks good. There you go. I got zoom in, zoom out abilities today. So the forces are with me. All right, guys. I'll finish up the mask. We'll come back and we'll start the other stuff. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking, and send me comments. I love comments. And as always, stay inspired and color, color, color. Thank you.